Hello and welcome to the Metaverse. It's time for our wonderful overlords to give us content that any normal person gives a single fuck about. We've finally received the new hero and some other shit. But for the purpose of this video I'll just talk about the new hero since that's the main attraction about this stream. So let's finally begin the video. As stated previously, the new hero has come out and I'd like to offer my thoughts on the fucker. The character's name is Medjay, which is an infinitely better name than Pirate, and looked like it required more than 4 seconds of thought. The armor sets remind of me Gladiator, in the sense that they some real hot fucking ass. Also Ubisoft, this was your perfect chance to put the armor that Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins wore in the game. You know people would buy the shit out of that. And it'd be a good way to wash your hands from that doo-doo ass Raider skin. Yes, I'm still mad about that, and no, I will never get over it. That shit is so fucking whack. That aside, the new hero has 2 new stances. Being able to move around and quickly access them both through a bunch of different routes, parrying neutral and I believe mid-chain, which sounds super fucking cool, since it's a good way to frame trap your opponents into doing dumb shit. Ah yes, I can taste my opponent's tears now. Fuck, I was talking about the stances wasn't I? Apologies. Sorry, I was getting bricked up thinking about Highlander mains watching another stance character get made and do what they do but much better. Suck it Highlander nerds. Highlander mains tears aside, both stances seem decently usable in virtually all situations. You just know Highlander mains are crying blood watching this Warrior's Den stream. They over there looking like my man over here.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
The 2 stances seem to be geared towards 2 totally different styles but combined to make a character that seems viable. The dual-handed blades for dueling and the star for team fighting, ganks, and more 4v4 styled modes. However, I can say his feats are a very clever idea. Dude technically has 8 feats instead of the usual 4. Starting with the staff's feats. Killing someone with this gives you a defense boost for as long as you remain alive. And the dual blade side will give you an attack buff for as long as you're alive. This style will remain in character for him. The second feat is more of the same. Landing a bash in staff stance will lower their defense, while landing a bash in blade stance will lower their attack. Feat 3 is fairly simple. If you have the blades out, it's basically a second wind for yourself. And the staff one is basically JJ's crowd healing effect. In all honesty, I'm mostly let down by his tier 4. I was expecting homie to transform and just use the holy light of Ra on his enemies and smite their ass to oblivion. But no, it's basically just a tier 3 bomb from the knights and a super strong Zerker axe from the Vikings. These feats are practical at the very least, and I can see mostly everyone using them. This part of the character is really what I'm most impressed with from the For Honor devs, the stance thing as well. Cause I seriously can see Highlander with that same style of rework. If I were to summarize how I feel about this character, he's there. I won't sit here and say he'll be busted cause that'd be untrue, cause no one's played him before. And I won't say he'll be underpowered for the exact same reason. But I can say he looks okay from first glances. In all truth, he looks boring. For those that don't know me, if you hadn't guessed, I love aggressive characters. The rushdown grappler types that are always pressuring your opponent and breaking their will with aggressive mix and punishing damage. I've loved that style for a long time. His style of fighting just doesn't interest me. But who knows, maybe I'll change my tune when I get my hands on them. Overall, the new hero looks like he'll be a blast for some, and a fucking pain for those who refuse to adapt to the current landscape of the game. I'll use him when he drops, but I don't see me getting him past rep 3 like I did with Pirate. This concludes today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe or else Ubi will summon the Medjay to your room and fuck you. And until next time.